Who wins? A 9-year-old, a giant gold king that killed 6 kids, also an absolute unit. Bro, Undertale really said, forget logic, forget strength, forget the laws of physics, it's all about sheer determination. Like, imagine being a 9-year-old pulling up on a literal monster king and winning. That's not gameplay, that's raw child energy. Why do the nightmares breathe? Animatronics don't breathe. Five Nights at Freddy's is the best game in franchise. 1889 AD. Van Gogh, your work is garbage. 2015 AD. He was truly ahead of his time. It's tragic how nobody understands an artist until long after they die. 2285 AD. Fazbear Entertainment carefully ensuring every air duct in their restaurants is over 3 feet wide. You're forced to spend your Christmas break in one of these places. Where are you risking it? Springtrap. I successfully avoided the police and IRS, started a business, and cheated Delta as a serial killer. Burntrap. Oh no, a 9-year-old. Five Nights at Freddy's movie should have been rated R. Shut up, Robin. Five Nights at Freddy's has never been about gore. How can I laugh at this? There's no. Five Nights at Freddy's isn't gory. Five Nights at Freddy's. Scott writing the hardest monologue ever for his franchise's main villain only to never use it. Mike. The cooler Mike. Balloon Boy is in the vent. May accidentally opens camera for 1/2 second. Balloon Boy, I'm about to end this man's whole career. Scott showing us what's in the box. Every Five Nights at Freddy's fan. Other Five Nights at Freddy's books. Me. Other Five Nights at Freddy's books. Me. I'll ignore that. Five Nights at Freddy's, the week before. Five Nights at Freddy's, Return to the Pit. Five Nights at Freddy's, Escape the Pizzaplex. Freddy Fazbear's at day, Freddy Fazbear's at night. Five Nights at Freddy's movie sequels. Five Nights at Freddy's fans, oh this. Five Nights at Freddy's movie sequels, this is beautiful. Slap's suit, this bad boy can fit so many docking bodies in it. Be a social person, and a good dad, killing kids for no reason. Mike when he sees that Bonnie has finally left the doorway, I open door. Nobody, the Five Nights at Freddy's community as of January 2024, now what? Scott watching a fight break out in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie Junction. And Springtrap will say our little horror story's just begun before the screen cuts to bulk. The animatronics after killing the night guard. Now what? No one. Into the pit. Hippity hoppity, your father is now my property. Kid destroys 15,000 Lego sculpture an hour after new exhibit opens. People treat Toy Chica like she's the C-latest character in this franchise, when Toy Bonnie is literally right there. Okay, but why did Scott give Toy Bonnie such big thighs? You can't hear words. Ah, hello, hello, phone guy. Five Nights at Freddy's. Bonbon, go get him. Was that the bite of 87? Connection terminated. I always come back. I will steer this country in the right direction. If you don't like 4, you should try again. My friend just found this new character in Roblox. What the duck should we call it? It's easy to torment someone for eternity. The trick is to tell them stories that don't go anywhere. Well, sigh, it seems that your journey has ended. Very sorry about that. Back in my day, everyone thought Chica was a duck. Let's get you to bed Afton. Enid just living him life. Enid when he sees exotic butters. Enid when he talks with Mike. Enid when he is eating exotic butters while talking to Mike. POV, you get a little too into the character. When the toilet seat is cold. Ye best delete this mate. This ain't looking good at ye pearly gates. The man behind the slaughter. The man above his daughter. This cap's name is Five Nights at Freddy's movie release date. Look him up on Google. I'm really pissed, because I just realized the Golden Freddy sprite from Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is literally that one Patrick meme. Flying away from your bullshit. Roxy after a new Five Nights at Freddy's card game is announced. It's showtime. POV, you joined the wrong Five Nights at Freddy's subreddit. Dead acted I walking on. Use this when you walk in a sub and see some weird shot. People who don't know. People who know. I bet there aren't any better killers than me. Did you hear that, Will? Anyone? Foxy is trash. Me, say that again, and I will shove this ruler where the sun don't shine. Both of his forms are freaking adorable. You can't change my mind. 12 seconds later. How long do you think they would last in Philadelphia if we told the crackheads that they were made with copper wire? Scott Cawthon coming up with Fezba frights and tales from the Bizarplex stories. Random bullshit go. And now we'll worship our king. Our king. Our king. His name is Markiplier. He is the king of Five Nights at Freddy's. Shh. Do you hear that? That's the sound of forgiveness. That's the sound of people drowning. Carl. Imagine this was the conversation after the bite. Michael, what did you do to your brother? We were just playing around, and then things got out of control. I'm sorry, Dad. No, son, you did good. Having no self-control makes you tough, like me. But I don't want to hurt nobody. Well, that's just too bad, kid, because you're gonna hurt everybody. Five Nights at Freddy's 1 to 6. Help wanted. Security breach. Me ready to kill my cousin when he enters my room. You forgot to wind the music box, didn't you, Jeremy? Purple guy. Every day, we stray further from God. Try hard ninja only got popular from follow me. Change my mind. Ask for forgiveness. Get spring locked and never die. I bring a sort of fear vibe to purple guy that he don't really like. You guys always act like you're worse than me. Anybody remember when purple guy was in Willy Wonka? Five Nights at Freddy's is actually so woke. Freddy, a Trims bear. Toy Bonnie, a twink F-boy. Toy Freddy, fat. Mangle, you'll have Fox. Feet Foxy, yassifying Fox. Feet Freddy, a evil guy man. Theory on the main four animatronics in Five Nights at Freddy's 1 to 2 Jaws. The main animatronics have a Fredbear-like design in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, but in Five Nights at Freddy's 1 they don't. The reason can be for the bite incident, so they made the jaw extendable, with the animatronics showing their jaws being extended. Five Nights at Freddy's 1 animatronics with their jaws not being extended. Do you like Bonnie? No, I like BB. Ups. Fans, we love Shelly so much. Scott. Daylight savings got me like. Tigered. Me when I'm playing Ultimate Custom Night, and the hits me with you win some you lose some. Fans, what was the story of security breach? Steel wall? Good question. During his interview with Dorco, Scott Cawthon said this about Michael Afton. Yeah, he's bisexual and stuff. What the words in my head sound like. How it actually came out. Five Nights at Freddy's 6 Fire. Me. This is fine. Nobody. Absolutely no one. Not a single soul on this earth. Enid, blend in with the humans. Hey Foxy, what does the fox say? Foxy has found your sin unforgivable. Gregory, do you see the small event on the floor? Have you ever heard of Among Us? Gregory, you need to vent. I know it will be hard for you to be sus, but I know you can do it, Gregory. No one. The night janitor at Circus Babies. After all these years, finally, I have them all. This is William. He kills kids. He has a nickname, Purple Guy. He makes animatronics. Be like William. Never ask a woman her age, a man, his salary. William Afton, where your children are. POV. Nightmare Foxy gets to your closet and kills you in the first hour. Nightmare Foxy, I'm only human after all. Friend, Five Nights at Freddy's snacks. Me, my middle linger, has a downer right now. Over you. When you forget to wind up the music box on Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Gregory, Rox's OnlyFans password is in her room somewhere. Find it, Gregory. You needed to escape, Gregory. Me whenever I see DD in Ultimate Custom Night. Killing Charlie, only in getting over your grief for your late son. Me adhering 11 crucial members of your target market demographic whose parents will never pay you again. Women with a time machine. I'm your granddaughter. Really, men with a time machine. Do not continue 5 nights at Freddy's after Ultra Custom Night. You're only going to make things worse. Get the duck out my house. I'll do what I want. When there are 4 animatronics about to maul you, but you're low-key, just a chilux, that doesn't give a duck. If Freddy and Foxy came to you at the same time, to tell you how much they love you, who would you choose? Foxy would take you by the hand, and say how pretty you were, and tell you that you are the most beautiful girl in the world. He would also buy you a pizza. Freddy would sing a song, and give you free pizza. Just a friendly reminder, Bonnie ate a cat. Lisa Jameson, Regional Director of Logistics, wrote, "I need a favor from you, Jimmy. You have to get these things out of here. These animatronics just aren't working out the way we thought they would. My night shift guys are now refusing to come to work for their shifts. One of them swore the Bonnie animatronic ate the shop's resident stray cat. That's not even possible, is it? Isn't Aft undead, the foolish mortals? Dead killing kids. Dab seeing the kids' ghosts.